To all the guys who honk and holler as they drive by while I exercise, oh my God, now I totally want to have sex with you. Did that sound believable? Good, because I've been practicing. If we put aside the fact that catcalling demeans women by objectifying our bodies and therefore taking away our humanity, let's consider this scenario. Imagine your feet are pounding the pavement, your arms swinging in rhythm with your side, your breath is coming in ragged gasps, and you may or may not be hating every goddamn minute. Sweat is everywhere, running down your arms, your legs, pouring into your eyes and dripping down in between your breasts, and all you want to do is cross this off your checklist for the day. Suddenly, an old red truck roars by, but before it gets past, two guys pop their heads out and holler at your curves that you know don't quit, so you didn't really need their input. Thanks. Just so we're clear, it's not a joke. It's not a compliment. In fact, it's the reason I carry pepper spray and a noisemaker. And even though I hate it, it's why I tense and make sure both are plainly visible whenever a man gets close enough to touch me as we pass by on the street. Because I want him to think twice about fucking with me. Even if I'm all of 5'1" and very easy to kidnap, I'll make sure I go out with an explosion of screams and spray, even if I can't help begging whoever who is listening, please, not today. I don't even know if being prepared for it to happen will save me if it does. So when you honk at me while I'm running, I don't think you're being nice. In fact, I'm imagining a scenario where I don't get to go home. I wonder if I'm ever going to see my mom, my dad, my brothers, my boyfriend ever again. And sure, this may seem dramatic, but in a world where there are no repercussions for those that do these things, and you never know how far it'll go, it's better to think of the worst case scenario, just so you're ready. When I passed the house of the man in the big black truck that honked at me while I was jogging, I was so tempted to take the point at the end of my pepper spray and carve honking is still harassment into his car. I think it stands to reason that any man in a large black truck is probably compensating for something, and all I wanted to do was damage his pride the way he had wounded mine. But I knew I would be the one facing the legal consequences at the end of the deed, so I walked on by and cursed myself for at the very least not flipping him off when it happened. I guess all of this is just to say, to the men who think this behavior is okay, your opinion doesn't really mean that much to me, especially in a world where some of my sisters are still fighting for equality. Ladies, let's stop being passive and polite because it's not working. They're already calling us bitches. Maybe it's time we grow into the name and flipped the script. Let's put a stop to all this shit. But if you're not ready, that's okay. Some of us are 16 and don't really understand what's happening, but when you're ready, listen to me. I'll be here. We'll stand together, legs trembling, fingers wrapped around pepper spray, safety, and each other.